25 Best PSP Strategy Games. Number 25. R-Type Command. Despite being a turn-based strategy game, R-Type Command still uses the side-scrolling aesthetic for their maps. Also, the game boasts 58 levels and over 100 different units. Couple that with a clever map design and you have an amazing strategy game with a ton of depth and an enjoyable story that has a great twist. Number 24. Gungnir. Gungnir has a wonderful art style and the gameplay also stands out for one unique mechanic called the Tactics Gauge, which has a pool of points that can be used for various functions. The game sports a rich narrative. Moreover, there are multiple endings which will give you a ton of incentive for multiple playthroughs. Number 23. Innocent Life, a futuristic Harvest Moon. In this game, you have a huge tropical island to explore that has plenty of ruins and even a volcano, as well as the addictive daily life simulator gameplay that Harvest Moon is known for. If you can't decide whether you want to play an RPG or Harvest Moon, no, you don't have to. Number 22. Thrillville. Thrillville is more than just a tycoon game. If you get tired of setting up food stalls to keep your guests happy, play mini golf or tear around a newly installed racetrack. It offers a lot to the player and has plenty of fun spins on the classic manager style game to keep it fresh and interesting. Number 21. Growlanser, Wayfarer of Time. Growlanser, Wayfarer of Time is notable for its interesting choices for game mechanics. It takes out the traditional grid-based movement system and replaces it with a circular area in which to move your units. The story is also stellar. Moreover, there are 40 different endings that you can unlock, so there's plenty of reasons to go back for more. Number 20. Worms Open Warfare. Worms Open Warfare is a fun time, just like the other games that came before. The Worm sprites are animated and quirky and customizable, and the stages look amazing. If you haven't tried Worms Open Warfare yet, play it with a few friends and enjoy the mayhem. Number 19. Invizimals. Invizimals has an augmented reality slant to its gameplay. Instead of wandering around the overworld on your screen and fight random enemies, you actually use the PSP's camera to hone in on your monsters and trap them. With over 100 Invizimals to collect and secrets to uncover, there is no shortage of fun to be had. Number 18. What did I do to deserve this, my lord? While the game is simple, the mechanics allow for a great deal of depth of strategy. What did I do to deserve this, my lord? Is a light-hearted strategy game with tons of options for you to defend your demon lord. Number 17. Worms Battle Island. Worms Battle Islands doesn't deviate from the Worms formula. However, it is designed specifically to take advantage of the PSP's controls. The single-player campaign has 30 missions that will allow you to unlock your customization options, and PvP is still the highlight of the game, allowing you to pit your wits against other players. Number 16. Fat Princess Fistful of Cake. Fat Princess Fistful of Cake is a real-time action strategy game where two teams of 16 try to rescue the princess before the other team can. Between the multiple game modes, absurd sense of humor, 6 character classes, and large multiplayer battles, there's plenty of fun and cake to be had with this title. Number 15. What Did I Do to Deserve This, My Lord 2. The sequel puts a few new mechanics in place to make your dungeon creating even more interesting than before. With the new mechanics, familiar gameplay, and even more levels, monsters, and a great sense of humor, this version of the game is one you shouldn't miss. Number 14. Yggdra Union Will Never Fight Alone. Yggdra Union Will Never Fight Alone is a great game with a deep and interesting story that provides a compelling moral choice in gameplay. The PSP version also includes even more story content and characters, making it the most comprehensive version available. Definitely pick up the PSP version if you can. Number 13. Knights in the Nightmare. In this game, a battle is a blend of traditional tactical RPG gameplay, real-time strategy, and shooters. Weirdly enough, however, this doesn't make the game an unholy union of disparate mechanics. They manage to balance each element to provide a unique and memorable way to fight. Number 12. Metal Gear Acid. Metal Gear Acid is an interesting game, even by Metal Gear standards. It is a strategy game, but it is set up like a collectible card game in addition to the turn-based combat. With its unique gameplay setup and a story worthy of the Metal Gear moniker, it's worth picking up for Metal Gear fans and strategy games fans alike. Number 11. Field Commander. With this title, you can stack multiple units on a single square. For example, you can have a plane in the air, an infantry unit on the bridge, and a submarine in the water under the bridge, all on the same square. Overall, there's a ton of fun to be had using imaginative ways to circumvent your enemy's defenses and claim victory. Number 10. Metal Gear Acid 2. Metal Gear Acid 2 is a major improvement over the original. It still retains the card game aspect of the first game, but improves the system by giving you the ability to use what it calls cover fire, where if you have two units within range of the same target, you can have both attacks at the same time. Number 9. Worms Open Warfare 2. Worms Open Warfare 2 sports that same Worms gameplay that you love, but brings more to the table than just customizable victory dances and voice lines. There is also a Forts mode that takes the traditional deathmatch mode and adds siege mechanics to the mix. Number 8. Sid Meier's Pirates. Sid Meier's Pirates is a fantastic port of the original PC game release and is a great fit for the portable game format. You'll be so busy setting up trade deals, attending balls, dueling and trading broadsides with enemy ships that you'll be an old person counting the coin you earned along the way before you know it. Number 7. Disgaea 2 Dark Hero Days. The PSP version of Disgaea 2 Dark Hero Days isn't just a port of the PS2 game, it's an enhanced edition that includes some mechanics from Disgaea 3, as well as some characters from that game. Additionally, they pack it with other extras that include new character classes, new shops, new modes, and new playable characters. Number 6. Valkyria Chronicles II. While the gameplay isn't hugely changed for Valkyria Chronicles 2, they have added additional classes as well as the ability to upgrade those classes into specialists, which increases the depth of the combat. This is all topped off with a compelling narrative that the series is known for.
Alright! We sent them packing!
Number 5. Jeanne the Ogre. Jeanne the Ogre has balanced a lot of interesting mechanics. While it does take a traditional map movement system and opportunities to grind for equipment and experience, it also brings rock, paper, scissors elements to combat. Between the semi-historical story and a great blend of mechanics, Jeanne the Ogre is a must for any strategy game fan. Number 4. PixelJunk Monsters Deluxe. PixelJunk Monsters Deluxe is the ultimate version of the PixelJunk Monsters game, with all the DLC and more added to the base game for the PSP. There are over 36 levels to play through, and there are 3 difficulty levels on top of all of it, making the game incredibly replayable. Number 3. Disgaea Afternoon of Darkness. This port of the PS2 original brings a bunch of improvements to the table when it comes to presentation. There is a reason why Disgaea has seen so many sequels and the original still stands tall after all these years. Number 2. Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions. Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions is an updated version of the 1998 cult classic, which is the game that practically wrote the rulebook for strategy RPGs. If you want to know why there was a massive boom in the late 90s and early 2000s in the strategy RPG genre, this is the title that arguably made it happen. Number 1. Tactics Ogre: Let Us Cling Together. Tactics Ogre: Let Us Cling Together is truly one of the greatest strategy RPGs on the PSP or otherwise. While Final Fantasy Tactics made the genre commercially mainstream, Tactics Ogre: Let Us Cling Together adds to the formula and brings replayability due to the branching narrative.